Yeah, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? And like I've said before, when you hear the Sona, when you hear the persona, just know that we got some Dokkan characters to go over, to discuss, and to break down. And as you guys can see, we will be breaking down the Part 2 Carnival LR Gohan slash Trunks, which is an exchange character. So before we go over the characters' animations in their kit as well, I do want to bring this up. So it looks like we're getting the Dokkan variant of this card in Legends. If y'all remember, back when this character dropped in Legends, they were a menace, right, to the PvP game. They were dominant, probably the best character at the time, the very first succession character in Legends. So I want them to bring this level of aura and hype over to Dokkan. I need this character to be a menace in Dokkan. So y'all know how we like to do these videos. Let's go ahead, check out the animations, and then we'll also hop over and break down the character's kit as well. All right, what we got? So we did get like a little teaser video, and their animations look pretty good. So let's see here. Okay, Gohan's look nice. I know some people might have an issue with Gohan because a lot of his stuff does look to be reused from his STR LR card, but I really don't have a problem with that. Oh no. So it's a Revive exchange card. Okay. That's kind of concerning. We'll see once we get to the character's kit. But like this moment it has never been in Dokkan. This is the first time this has been in Dokkan. Oh, they got him lying face down in a puddle. Nah, that's sick. That's sick as hell. Like I said, this moment's never been in Dokkan before, so this is exciting. Ooh, this is exciting. Yo, whoa, what are these animations? Trunks was not moving like this in the special. They got my boy acting real special. He got the sword? Bro, these are Gogeta level of animations. What is this? Yo! Nah, they got Trunks acting different. I'm acting different. Bro, these animations are saucy. Oh no, this might be my favorite KO screen in the game. That KO screen, hold on, let me pull that back up. This KO screen right here might top Vegito's finger wag. Look at this, Trunks standing over the sunset, just defeated the androids. One more time, let's watch those animations one more time. Gohan animations look really good as well for like a card that we kind of had recently, because we got the STR Future Gohan a couple of years ago. His animations look kind of good as well, like even though we kind of had this moment before. So yeah, I'm not really mad at them reusing moments. But Trunks animations. And I play my game in the Japanese sub, so I really don't get to hear the dub unless I'm doing these type of like reaction videos to animations. And the dub is chef's kiss, man. Like this moment right here.
Your humanity's last hope.
Bro, face down in a puddle. Oh my god, it did my boy Gohan dirty. Like that moment from Trunks and him just, yeah. Yo. And then what is this? Like, Dokkan was really, they went all out with this Trunks. Now, it's been a minute since I seen the History of Trunks special. This version of Trunks does not fight the androids. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this version of Trunks does not fight the androids. And then obviously this active skill is so, oh my gosh.
I will defeat you once and for all!
Like Gohan standing behind Trunks. Like, this is crazy animations. Yeah, I'm getting strong Gogeta vibes with these animations. Ooh, the sunset. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the characters' details pulled up, and then we'll take a look at those as well. All right, so we got our boy, Future Gohan. They are super int, which is good. Oh, I also want to mention, they are a Divine Dragon Carnival, so there will be a double rates banner. Really good, really good. So, int. So what you can do is just add 5,000 to all of these stats. So they'll be sitting around 23k HP, you know, 19k attack, and 14k defense. Pretty solid stats for an LR, especially that HP stat's really good. So let's go ahead and see what they're cooking up for us. Leader skill is Bond of Master and Disciple. 4 key to 20% to all stats. Give me 1 second here because I think I called their leader skill. So here it is. So this is when Dokkan back on the 12th tweeted out the promotional like teaser trailer video for this LR. And as you guys can see, I can see them having a 220% Bond of Master and Disciple leader skill. So I did call their leader skill. I will take credit for that. But let's get back to the character breakdown. So Bond of Master and Disciple, 4 key to 20% to all stats. I do want to pull up the category while we're talking about it. Let's see. Bond of Master and Disciple. Okay, so just looking at this category off a quick glance, this Trunks is a loser. He sucks. Right? My showcase for him, yeah, he's garbage. He sucks, right? But then we keep looking here. This Gohan and Piccolo, they're okay. They mainly want to be ran on demonic power, which this Gohan is going to be on demonic power because it's a Gohan. All Gohans are on demonic power. Vegeta wants to be ran with either movie heroes or movie bosses, so he's not going to be good here. But Blue Goku, he's going to be really good. Future character, right? And honestly, this Gohan is going to be on Blue Goku's 220%. So if you don't want to run Gohan on their team, you can run them on Blue Goku's team, which I think is going to be the better team anyway. But Trunks and Vegeta and Trunks, if you're able to put them in slot 1, so if they're like, if you're going outside of like locking fights, they could be good because they do want to be ran in slot 1. TN is okay. No, this character I think can be okay, but you know, they need to super attack to get their dodge, right? Or is it? Where is it? Yeah, great chance. No. Here it is. Great chance of evading enemies' attacks after performing a super. So you need to super for them to get their dodge. Physical. Now, I haven't really gotten to the character's breakdown of their kit yet. If they give crazy support, this Gohan could be relevant again. You know, everyone's favorite Part 2 Carnival LR could be relevant if they're like a crazy support character like Android 16. We'll see. But this Vegeta wants to be ran on a Universal Survival Saga team, so not really his moment here. Gohan, I have a question mark when we get more into the character's breakdown. If I'm not mistaken, no, UI Goku's not on Bond of Master and Disciple. I thought he was. That's concerning. Maybe their team is not as good as I thought it was going to be. Yeah. We're still waiting on their EZAs. Maybe this might be like a team that's good in the future. Like, depending on their EZAs, could be really good. I do expect this character to EZA as well. But yeah, we might just be needing to wait on some easy A's for this category to look pretty good. Let's go back to the breakdown here. So we went over the leader skill. All right, so let's get to this passive, right? Basic effect, they get 150% to attack and defense. That's low. I said this in my Trunks breakdown. This, most recent cards in the game, easy, 200%, 250%, right? So 150 here is kind of low. So Bond of Master and Disciple category allies 50% to attack and defense. I did say if they give support, Physical Gohan might, he can make a little resurgence. We'll see. Launch an additional super attack. That's good. Randomly change key spheres of a certain type, AGL and int excluded, to rainbow. So that, just seeing that kind of confirms my suspicion of, let me go ahead and pull them back up here. This character getting an easy A. We can get rid of this because this Trunks. Now, if y'all see my breakdown of this Trunks, I was really questioning why did he have this, right? Because if you look at his passive, he doesn't need AGO orbs at all. Now, when he transforms, he does, have a condition with an AGO key sphere. He launches an additional super attack. But if I didn't mention it in my breakdown, I know I did in my showcase. I was like, this right here kind of just hints at this character getting an easy A, because if you remember, they needed AGO key spheres, right? So I was like, okay, but now seeing that this Gohan is kind of the same thing where he, orb changes to rainbow, but AGL is excluded when he's not AGL himself. Yeah, no, they're truly hinting at that AGL Gohan Trunks getting an easy A. So per Bond of Master and Disciple category ally on the team, 3 key up to 9, 50% to attack and defense up to 150, chance to crit and damage reduction plus 20% up to 60. Now this condition is going to be very easy to hit, because if you run them on their team, obviously the full team is going to be Bond of Master and Disciple, so you're going to have this up anyway. But if you run them on Blue Goku's team, Blue Goku, the friend Blue Goku, and this Gohan and Trunks, those are your 3 characters. You'll have that full passive up as well. When attacking with 18 or more key, you get 200% to attack. For 1 turn from the character's entry turn, guard all attacks, chance to crit and damage reduction plus 20%. So now you're looking at 80% damage reduction plus guard, really good. Plus an additional chance to crit and damage reduction plus 10%, and all allies 30% attack as the first attacker in the turn. So 90% damage reduction in slot 1. You're guarding, and you're giving attack support as well. That's really good. For 3 turns from this character's entry turn, launch an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. And then when the character or ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd, if there's another Bond of Master and Disciple category ally on the team, starting from the 3rd turn from the character's entry turn, revive with 58% HP by exchanging with Super Saiyan Trunks. So, looking at this, Gohan is going to be really good his first turn. Once he shows back up on turn 3, we should have access to his revive, is how I'm looking at this. Which was my biggest concern for this character, because when it comes to these revive characters, the problem with these characters is that you can only have 1 character revive. So if our Gohan / Trunks gets KO'd and revive and we have Super Saiyan Trunks, the friend Gohan and Trunks cannot revive exchange. You will only have Gohan. So it's going to be very important that this Gohan is very good when he, is not able to revive. And I am kind of worried because this is only for 1 turn. This is the meat of a sandwich. So like if we look at his passive like a sandwich, this is all the meat. This is the good stuff, right? You lose this after his first turn. So you lose all the good content in your sandwich, and now you're just left with bread. This is not going to cut it. 60% damage reduction sounds nice. Without guard, not cutting it. So let's see. Okay, so he does have this. After an ally's revival skill is activated, 200% to attack and defense, and he gets guard again. Is that going to be enough though? I don't. Ooh, I would like to see at least 10% to damage reduction and crit here. I don't know if this is going to be enough for this Gohan to be good. His first turn, he's going to be really good, right? Because all the content is right here in his passive. You lose this though, now it's like, ooh, we're grasping for straws. But we'll see. With them being an exchange character, they're not on like, so them not being tagged, they don't get some of the cool categories like this Gohan's not going to be on Vegeta family, and you know, vice versa. But let's look at the categories. Bond of Master and Disciple, Hybrids, Future, Goku Family, Super Saiyan, Android / Cell Saga, which Hybrids and Androids / Cell Saga does have 2 difficult missions. So we'll see what the Trunks part of this card looks like. At first glance, I don't know if Gohan's going to be good in the Broly fight, because after his first turn, you're losing a lot of stuff. So All Out Struggle, Connected Hope, Bond of Parent and Child, Earthbred Fighters, Demonic Power, Powerful Comeback, and Entrusted Will. Okay. Link Set, Golden Warrior, All in the Family, Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Dismal Future, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. So we should have Super Attack effects. So the 12th key, the Masenko, he greatly raises defense for 3 turns, cause colossal damage to the enemy. And then his 18th key, the Explosive Dance here, greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then greatly lower the enemy's attack. Obviously, this is going to be very good against Rose in that Rose Zamasu fight. Obviously, we went over the conditions to exchange. If there's another Bond of Master and Disciple category ally on the team starting from the 3rd turn from this character's entry turn. Oh no. Entry turn? I thought it was start of battle. Oh. Okay, because if they get put in slot 7. Okay, no, I'm stupid. That's Nick. I'm dumb. It's still their 2nd turn. Okay, I'm stupid. Revive at 58% HP by exchanging into Super Saiyan Trunks when the character or ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd. So their revive does touch the entire rotation, which is very, very good. A team protector mechanic, if you will. So let's go ahead and take a look here at Trunks. So Trunks, basic effect, he gets 9 key, 250% to attack and defense, chance of performing a critical hit, dodge, and damage reduction plus 30%. Bond of Master and Disciple or Future Saga category allies get 50% to attack and defense. Randomly change key spheres of a certain type, AGL is excluded to Rainbow. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 18 or more key, get another 250% to attack and defense. As the 2nd or 3rd attacker in the turn, chance of performing a critical hit and dodge plus 50%. Survive KO attacks up to once within the turn. So looking at this, you'll have an 80% chance to dodge in difficult fights where Broly specifically, because you know I'm looking at this Trunks in this Gohan to be used for those missions. The Trunks being a very heavy dodge character in a dodge canceling fight. Concerning. But let's keep going. When attacking as the 2nd or 3rd attacker in the turn, launch 2 additional attacks, each of which has a 50% chance of being a super. When there's another Bond of Master and Disciple or Future Saga category ally on the team, 150% to attack and defense, launch an additional super attack. All allies get 30% to defense when HP is 30% or less. After receiving an attack, recover 15% HP at the end of the turn after receiving an attack. Okay. Looking at this, his active skill, the Masenko, can be activated when there's another Bond of Master and Disciple or Future Saga category ally attacking in the same turn or starting from the next attacking turn. Okay. So once you exchange into Trunks, you should be able to have the active skill up right away. If you meet these conditions, which you probably will. The effect here, massively raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage to the enemy, and within the turn activated, all attacks become crit, and oh, you get guaranteed dodge as well. Can be activated when there's another Bond of Master and Disciple or Future Saga category ally attacking in the same turn or starting from the next attacking turn. If I'm reading this correctly, once you exchange into Trunks, you should be able to have this up right away, no? If I'm misunderstanding that, let me know in the comment section. Because if you can have this up on turn... No, you won't be able to have it up on turn 3. So, how this will play out, Gohan will show up on turn 1, he'll be fine. Turn 3, once he shows back up, he'll die. Now turn 5 is when you can use the active skill for Trunks. Ooh. That might be concerning. Turn 5. But remember, this is not going to work in the Tamagiri 1 fight. It's not going to work against Broly because those 2 fights cancel dodge. In the Rose Zamasu fight, maybe when Rose's like turn 5 is kind of where Rose's fully built up, is very dangerous, so it could be very important there. Okay, let's keep going. Take a look here at these super attack effects. So on Trunks' 12th key, he greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, caused colossal damage to the enemy. 18 key, massively raised attack and greatly raised defense for 1 turn, caused mega colossal damage to the enemy as well. Okay. Just off of a quick glance, I don't know if I have concerns, question marks, if you will, about this character. Mainly outside of the Rose Zamasu fight, more looking at the Broly fight because of the missions, and the Tamagiri 1 fight because that's just ultimately a difficult fight, right? I don't know if this card is going to work in those fights. Gohan will be fine in Tamagiri 1, but Broly is a like 4-phase fight. Once you get to like the difficult part of the Broly fight, that Gohan is going to exhaust all of his abilities already, right? So, but Gohan will work in Tamagiri 1. Don't get that twisted. He will work there. Trunks, on the other hand, maybe not, because he's very reliant on dodge. And like I mentioned earlier, that's a dodge canceling fight. So we'll see. But there y'all have it. That is the Gohan exchange into Trunks breakdown. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this LR. Are y'all kind of hyped for this LR? Are y'all excited? This is kind of a cool moment. Like I said, this is the first time we're getting this version of Trunks in Dokkan, so it is pretty cool. I do want to leave y'all with this. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.